Are you tired of winning? Is this how you feel?
Please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore.
Look no further. I am here to help. This is a guide to help you finally lose your games. We will make sure that you absolutely ruin your lane, fuck up every power spike that you have like a real noob, waste your time in a mid game and accomplish jack shit, and sabotage your teammate in the late game. Let's get right started. Chapter 1. Laning. Make sure to hit the enemy creeps whenever you can as soon as the lane meets. That will ensure that you push the wave under the enemy tower, making your game just that much harder. Do not trade with your enemy while the creeps are healthy and far from death. Instead, wait for the creeps to fall low to hit your opponent. This will increase your chances of missing CS significantly.
Let's go!
Very high skill losers will wait for their support to go for a pull or rotation to fight. Ideally, you shouldn't even pay attention to where your support is. This way, you will make mistakes without any extra effort. Chapter 2. Powerspikes. Let's assume that for some reason you got to your level 6 or other power spike despite performing poorly. It is now time to stop hitting the creeps and pushing the wave. While you should avoid defensively aggroing during the early laning phase, this is now the name of the game. Make everything happen to keep the wave right in front of your tower and stagnate it there. That means defensively aggro and pull whenever necessary. By all means, do not create a threat to the enemies by pressuring their tower while you are strong. This is how most people accidentally start winning, by taking advantage of their power spikes. But you need to focus. Hit the creeps under your tower and retreat back to defensive jungle camps as soon as the wave is cleared. Chapter 3. Midgame. Now that we enter the midgame, many make the mistake to gain a substantial amount of net worth. What they fail to understand is, net worth doesn't lose you games, fights do. So, instead of clearing waves and neutral camps, while only taking fights that benefit you and lead you to objectives, abandon your lane and run to any fight you see. Do not look at what's happening in the fight before you join your teammates. Whenever you see a number of enemy heroes chasing your teammate, just TP there, get away from your farming pattern, and try to respond. No second guessing. Chase the enemy, pop a smoke, look for more, fight behind enemy towers, and in open spaces that are far away from any objectives. This way you will guarantee that even if you win a fight by accident, which is not ideal, but mistakes do happen, you cannot follow it up by increasing your map control. And if you ever farm, make sure to do so in the most secluded and safest corner of the map, far back. And always start your farming pattern from back there and then farm to the front instead of the other way around. And to make it perfect, prioritize neutral camps over creep waves at all costs. Chapter 4. Late game. The most important thing to focus on here is that you should avoid playing with your team at all costs. Wait for your team to group up and go for a fight, and then you want to show on a lane on the opposite side of the map. This way, the enemy will know that you are not there, and then they can outnumber your team and win the fight a lot easier. If you accidentally do find yourself in a 5v5, focus all your attention on the beefiest opponent you find. This could be your Centaur, this could be your Tidehunter, this could be your Axe. The tanky heroes are always the worst to jump, which is why that's your priority above anything else. Now at this stage of the game, where we are at like 40, 50, 60 minutes, you should really step up your farming game. After any given fight, retreat into the jungle to hit camps. There are still items to build like Heart of Tarask and Moonshard. Make sure you hit jungle camps, defensive jungle camps, as often as you can. When approaching the high ground, try to have your whole team hit the tower. The worst thing that can happen here is that you have a damage dealer up front, dealing the damage to the tower, and you standing behind to protect him. No, we all want to step up onto the ramp and hit this building. If you then inevitably lose the fight, wait for your respawn and repeat the same process. If now you are sieged, it's your turn to leave the high ground. Take any opportunity they give you to chase after the enemy into the jungle. Even better if you don't have any vision there. With the summary, you should be good to go to reach 1 MMR in no time. If you want to get even worse, you can reach out to me on Discord and I can coach you on what to not do in the Dota game if you want to win. And see you in the next one.
What a tune!